What's up, guys? I'm going to go over how I set up my chest rig and the components that make up this new chest rig that I've got set up. So I've got an expander from Umbris Designs, their Placard system with a triple insert for 5.56 magazines, a cut down 7.62 101 rifle and pistol mag. I'm going to use that for a radio pouch. Umbris individual first aid kit, their BeerCan pouch, and a dangle bag from Spiritus Systems. The first thing people may have noticed is I have a little Right in the Rain sandwiched in between my placard. So the way I've got that set up is I'm running some 1.5" one wrap that I've created a little T shape that the Right in Rain can slide in and out of. And I have a little overlap here so that when I install my placard, that little insert is attached to my placard as well. And if I have to un-Velcro it, it is actually attached right here on the back. So I can fold it back down. My Right in the Rain has a nice little stow pouch right there in between the expander and the placard itself. So I'm going to install my radio pouch here, my beer can pouch right here, and my little first aid kit right here. So the way I install this dangle bag is I take a plastic bag and I lay it over both ends, and then I slide this into the void on the Umbris bag, holding my pouch in play. That way I can get it secured where I want it, and it really expedites that process a ton. And then if I need to make any final adjustments, I can just pull it in. So now I've got that right where I want. So when it comes to lacing malice clips, I don't care if this is right or wrong. This is how I do it. It works really well, and it actually holds these in place exceptionally well. So I'm going to lace these into every other, but that every other is going to run back through the molly on the back of the pouch that I'm installing. I've seen some lazy molly attach work, and it looks like shit and it functions like shit. So I don't advise it. So I've got these all the way through and every other. Pull my tab, lock it in place, pull my tab. Hear that little pop. Now this is installed. Super snug and clean, which is fantastic because that is actually the slot that I am going to store my trauma shears in on this rig setup. So that is fantastic. That is snug like that because it holds those shears in place really well. So we've got all my pouches where I want them now. They are all malice clipped in place or Velcroed. So now I'm going to put my tourniquet in place using one of our goblins. So you can either run this tourniquet to pull down or to go up. It's entirely up to you. I prefer to run it top to bottom. And it pulls off your gear quite nice as well. So from here, we will go into what I'm actually going to put where on this chest rig. We'll start with this little first aid pouch, which I'm actually using more like an admin pouch. So I'm going to put my spare batteries in here, a white light and red light headlamp, some lip balm, and my multitasker's multi-tool, and my water purification setup. In this dangle, I'm going to put my solo kit from Spiritus Systems, right there. My radio is going to go in my rad pouch. Get that stowed away. Pistol mag right here in the front. My rifle magazines to their respective places. And then I will either put a rangefinder or my night vision in this BeerCan pouch with my bunker kit, which is a cut to fit padding kit that I run inside of that if I'm running my nods in there. So that's my basic setup. The chest rig, I will be using Umbris Designs HHarness, which is right here, and a Spiritus backstrap on this setup as well. But that's how I set it up. That's how I lace my molly. Some quick tips on installing this dangle. If you got a Ziploc bag, my rad pouch, which I just use, like I said, a 1-in-1 or a rifle shingle works really well if it's got the retention on it. And then using a goblin as a tourniquet holder. I appreciate it, guys.